Hi folks, today I want to talk about downsizing. So the idea of moving from your larger property to a smaller property which better suits your needs. Now you may ask, why would somebody downsize? And from my experience with people, the main reasons people downsize are: number one, their house is too big, all their family have gone, it's just themselves or their spouse there with them, there's too much maintenance to do, so they want to go to a home that better suits their needs. Another reason is location. So if you're living out in the country, maybe as your lifestyle changes, as you get older, you want to move into more urban area where there's, more walking facilities, where there's better transport links. Perhaps maybe you're closer to family and friends there. And another reason, which is very, very big at the moment, is energy efficiency. So the majority of people who are living in a large old house, it's going to be costly to heat, and they're looking for, I suppose, a cost-effective, easy to run, modern home. And another reason then would be to release equity. I've seen people sell their larger home, buy a cheaper, smaller home, and help out a member of their family get on the property ladder. So that's another reason. And of course, if there's change in your lifestyle, for example, if you have health or mobility issues, you want to avoid stairs, so you may opt to buy a bungalow. And if you retire and you decide you want to go traveling, they're all different personal reasons. So what are the benefits of downsizing your home? The most obvious one there are lower costs. Lower costs of maintaining your home, of heating your home, of if you move to an urban area, you're going to have lower insurance costs, and perhaps you're not going to be so dependent on the car, so less fuel costs. So in general, your costs will be lower. The other big thing there then is you're going to have more time for yourself. You don't have to be spending hours housekeeping and doing all the maintenance job. You can do what you want with your time. And another biggie there people find is their impact on relationships with family and friends. They're going to have more time, perhaps they're going to be living closer to them, and it gives them that opportunity to build relationships with their grandchildren. And from a financial point of view, you can sell your home, if it's your principal private residence, tax-free. So my advice there is, if you're gifting money to a member of a family or anyone, seek the advice of a financial tax consultant on that. A question I'm often asked is where to begin when you decide to downsize your house. And the first thing I always say to everyone is to make out a list of what you want for your next home. There might be certain priorities. For example, do you want to stay in the same locality? Do you want a bungalow? Make that list and you'll know it'll help you in your home search. The next thing then would be to get a valuation of your home. So find out how much it's worth, and that'll help plan your budget. And after that then, it's time to choose your team. It's time to choose your estate agent, your solicitor, and I would get the advice of a tax consultant. Once you've that done then, you'll be preparing your property for sale, and your estate agent will guide you through this. So it will be things like you'll have to get a building energy rating done on your house before it goes to the market. You'll have to get down and declutter things, and that takes time. It'll be looking around with your estate agent, and they will advise on what maybe minor works need to be done to the house. Maybe it's a painting, maybe it's fixing cupboards, or, things that will, make it look right, stage the house. And of course, you'll be talking to your solicitor to make sure that legalities are in order and boundaries and things like that. And just remember, all of this takes a lot of time. So my advice really to you is that to put your property on the market before you start your search. And the reason I say that is when you want to put an offer on a property, if your property is on the market or sale agreed, you're going to be in a stronger position putting in that offer. And it'll also avoid any rushing or stress. So for a smooth, stress-free process, put your property on the market before you start your search. If you require any help about the downsizing process or indeed any property related queries, do get in contact with me, Majella Galvin at dnggalvin.ie.